What up, YouTube? Timus here. Here is my review for the new Apple film Cherry. Now, Cherry is actually directed by the Russo brothers, who of course, gave us, the last two Avengers movies. They gave us the last two Captain America films, and this is actually their first post Marvel movie they directed. I mean, this is actually the first Marvel film they directed since Yumi and Dupree. So there's that. Anyway, now Cherry, of course, stars Tom Holland, who of course worked with the Russos on the Avengers movies and Captain America Civil War. And in it, Cherry follows the wild journey of this disenfranchised young man from Ohio who meets the love of his life, played by former Nickelodeon star Sierra Bravo, only to risk losing her to a series of bad decisions. And Tom Holland, why did I almost say Tom Holland? Tom Holland, plays the Tyro as this unhinged character who drifts from dropping out of college to and he decides to serve in Iraq as an army medic, and is only anchored by his one true love. And here, of course, he ends up being diagnosed with PTSD and spirals into a drug addiction. And Sierra Bravo's character Emily, she's also becomes like a drug addict with him as well. I mean, this movie is a very dark, humorous film. It does go into lots of drug addictions, talks lots of of course it does talk about PTSD and all. And I gotta say, this movie, the reviews, by the way, is not all that great. It literally has a 36% Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know why. This movie is really good. Tom Holland, I'm not even gonna lie. The Oscar nominations came out, and I think Tom Holland should have been there. He literally should have gotten an Oscar nomination. He was so darn good in this movie. It's really cool to see how Tom Holland is shown that he's not just that Spider-Man and Peter Parker character anymore. He is branching out into interesting characters, such as, he was really good in that recent Netflix movie, The Devil All the Time. He's great in this. He is really showing his stuff of, becoming a really bona fide movie star. And, of course, I'll forgive him for that Chaos Walker movie. He deserves better than that. But, anyway, Cherry is definitely a really decent film. He also ends up pretty much robbing a bank, too. It's a really decent coming-of-age tale, for a purpose and human connection. Sierra Bravo, I of course remember her on Big Time Rush. It is really interesting to see her branching out into more of into more grown-up territory. She was also pretty good on that recent YouTube series Wayne, which I still hate them for canceling, but she was also pretty good on Red Band Society. I think Sierra Bravo is an action to keep your eye out for. You also had some other interesting castles here too, like Kelly Berglund, who of course is best known for Disney fame. She was pretty good here. You also had James Gandolfini's son, Michael Gandolfini, popped up. Forrest Goodluck, from who of course played Leo DiCaprio's son in The Revenant. Jack Reynor was great. Mark Wahlberg's, I think his nephew, if I'm not mistaken. His nephew, Jeff Wahlberg, was also in this. You even had Thomas Lennon, who popped up. The Russo brothers, they are also shown that they're not just the directors of, they're also shown they're not just the directors of the Marvel anymore. They are branching out into more territories. Like, of course, they got that new Netflix film, The Gray Man, coming out next year. And I think the Russo brothers did a great job at directing Tom Holland in this. This is a really solid movie and a well put together film with great performances. If you guys have not really seen it, Cherry is on Apple. Go watch it. I think you'll enjoy it. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Did you have a chance to check out Cherry? If so, what of it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Timu signing off.